All of us can experience sad and depressed mood from time to time, and today I'm going to share some tips that you can use in order to become more peaceful and in harmony with yourself. Most of the time we are ruminating about the past, or we are worried about the future, and this disconnection from the present moment is actually what creates suffering and creates sadness, anxiety, and depressive thoughts. When we get fully aware and engaged in the present moment, we will realize that it's the most precious gift that we have, and it's the chance to change our future and to be more productive. Oftentimes, suffering arises because we resist a present moment, and it creates a lot of emotional pain. And when we don't want to face and accept those feelings, they are coming back with even stronger power, and they are disturbing us. That's why the healthiest way to stay present is to embrace whatever there is, to embrace all of our feelings as they are, and to keep moving. So in that sense, being present helps us to accept any emotions as they arise, instead of carrying a baggage of past experiences and emotions and worrying about the future. That's the power that gives us to keep moving and being productive. Accepting any challenging emotions and feelings actually creates resilience and helps us to stop these negative emotions. Observing our thoughts and emotions can help to gain a distance from them, and observing them non-judgmentally can help to decrease their power of influence over us. So stopping to resist emotions and letting them to pass as the clouds on the sky can help us to realize that all emotions and thoughts are not going to stay with us forever, and they are temporary, which creates a sense of peace and helps us to feel more in harmony with ourselves. Acceptance doesn't mean ignoring the problem. It means that trying to move forward despite all the challenges and negativities, accepting them as they are. Toll also explains the role of ego in being kept in the future and in the past. Toll says that most of the time ego makes us busy thinking about future or about the past, which creates a kind of cycle, and a person feels dissatisfied with themselves, which also contributes to creation of anxiety and depressive thoughts. So watching their thoughts from a distance and stepping back can help to decrease and stay aware of ego's influence, and to become more peaceful with ourselves. Toll also highlights that ego tries to control everything around him. Ego wants the people to control their relationships, anything related with their life, with themselves. However, most of the time this control is an illusion, since everything is changing and it's not possible to control things, which actually creates anxiety and also makes a person depressed. Instead of it, we can try to acknowledge that things that we can control and that some circumstances are out of our control, distributing our time and energy accordingly. Toll also introduces the concept of pain body, which describes some unresolved issues related with past adverse experiences, trauma, grief, that people often carry with themselves, and these thoughts and feelings can considerably contribute to their daily reactions and can influence interactions with other people. Toll explains that pain body is fed by sadness, anger, and negative emotions, and they become a kind of trigger for the pain body. So whenever a person experiences a kind of sadness or anger, they can react. They can react. So when a person which carries a pain body in themselves experiences a slightest sign of anger or any negative circumstances, this pain body awakens and results in overreacting. So these adverse situations and emotions that lead. So these adverse situations lead to different emotions, and people sometimes can accept emotions due to these past traumas as their identity, and they start to carry all those emotional baggage, and it becomes a kind of their identity. So when this pain body allows to shape the person's identity, a person might feel powerless and unable to change their emotional state, and whenever they are triggered with the slightest sadness or anger, this can lead to overreacting, which can negatively influence their relationships with other people and other fields in their life. The pain body forces the person to withdraw from social situations, telling them that nobody is able to understand them, and as a result the person will stay more and more isolated, not willing to connect with other people. And this further results in the feelings of loneliness, despair, and hopelessness, creating a vicious cycle. So in order to understand this pain body and its influence over yourself, we need to observe our thoughts and emotions without judgment. Whenever we notice that we are overreacting,